Okay, I hit my live, so you're in the background from now on. Yep, Tonks is in here with me. Oh, Tonks, you're gonna make me fall over. Tonks almost took me out.
So we're there Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
No, we don't. We fly to Idaho on Monday,
Oh.
and then we're in Idaho for Monday.
Okay, so we're there. Are we staying at Diane?
Yeah. And we only have something Saturday night. Hello, Cara. Hi, Diane. Sorry, I was just talking to Scott about our trip. Good. I can watch on the screen that you can kind of see back there, which is good. So I can see your comments there. Thank you for joining. How are you, Cara? I'm just getting, I seriously, I'm just kind of getting ready while we're, because this isn't public, I really don't expect too many people, so it's us. That's why I think in the future I might even do like Google Meets so we could, all those who want to be on screen could be on screen. This still looks really good. And then those who they can keep their cameras off, or we can all just watch each other paint if we wanted, or crochet, whatever we're doing. I'm glad you're doing well. That's good. Oh, that is cool. I love those hanging plant crochet pieces that I've seen. Really cool. Really, really cool. Diane, are you going to work on some of those kits that you have going on there? Is this a decent angle, or do you guys want it more like right on top of it? That side angle, or really haven't done these in a while. But this lets you see because my hand won't block. So I have a pile of whales to Top Dot today. I was painting these. Diane, was I with you the other night when we were painting these? Was I painting these when we were on at the same time? Just FaceTime? Ooh. Is that jadeite glow? I gotta look. I love it when I change my color palette and I don't document it. No, that's Dragonfly Glaze, I believe. Yeah, it is. Okay. Just got a little green in it. Yeah, okay. You should. How many did you say you have in process? So many in process. Fairy dust looks good. Mystic looks good. I won't force you to like continue, like do what you guys are doing. Talk to me if you have questions. I do some of the completing. You know what? I'm gonna change this one. I'm trying to be more efficient, and I'm trying to do 2 of the same exact thing together, so I can get them done faster. The people that own the shop in Sitka called me today, and I talked with both of them. It was really nice on the phone, and they were totally understanding of my need to change. Gotcha. You've just been too busy to do them all. Oh, and she sent you extras because something was wrong or delayed or broken or missing too. So now you have even more than the normal monthly. That's right. This one is Gloosh. That one's to, what is her name? Something Owl. Is that right? I'm going to see if this mini leaf petal one from Jenna is the right size for this, but I honestly think this super skinny mini is going to be to Gloosh going down. Oh, sorry. Sorry to make it so you have more than you did. Is my audio okay? I'm not positive if it's using my hearing aids as the mic, so if it sounds tin canny, that might be it, but I kind of feel like it's not, like it's using my phone. It's finally warmed up for people to be outside. There's people on 4-wheelers and snow machines, running dogs out my window. I just decided my tools are kind of embarrassingly dirty. It might be time for another deep clean. Okay, good. Thank you, Cara. Appreciate it. I think it's a busy night on live streams tonight. So I saw Mary go on TikTok right before I came on, and I assume Sonia's going to be on shortly. Do what they do. I'm going to do the inside. Oh, okay. You're awesome. supporting everyone. Tell Mary I say hi. Oh, I didn't do that upper part. Silly me. My thumb feels good. Like I realized today I'm getting the feeling back now. It's not as numb. It's more tingly. And I don't want you guys to feel like you have to stay in here. I'm just happy to have you while you're here. You know me. I'm going to be dealing with my computer going to sleep in the background. That's not cool. Better not hurt my live. I might mess around on my computer for a second. System settings. Send her a kiss from me. Messing around here on my I'm back. You can hear it. Does it sound tin canny though, Diane? That's the one thing I was kind of wondering. Because I think what my hearing aids do, like remember when I took them off the other night and you said, oh, I can hear you so much better. But I kind of want to have them on because I have that background music going and they should help. I was so happy last night that my kids didn't get here till later. It was like 6-ish or something, 5:36. But it was so great. They didn't leave till like after 10:30, but man, was I exhausted. I slept hard until like 7 this morning, and Luna woke me up and I'm like, oh, I was like, please don't let there be poop in the house, because it has been poop in the house every morning, liquid diarrhea somewhere for days, and she didn't go overnight. So that was such a huge relief. Woo. Did you just see what went by, Scott?
What?
Do you know what just drove by?
What?
That Sherp.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, that I haven't seen cruise down the road. Okay. I wonder if it's got... But it's loud enough. So I talked with Rachel and Ken this morning. You have 3 fans going? Oh, because it was 81 there today. Oh my gosh. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad about the 81. I'm glad you can hear. So Rachel and Ken said that they were going to do they said a significant order. I think, what did they tell me? 125 ornaments and only about 15 wall art pieces, which will be great. So they must sell a whole lot more ornaments to cruise ship passengers. And I feel like I'm going to be so much faster without doing resin on them because they just cure that much faster. So I'm very excited about that. So excited. And I think she was going to try and get it to me tonight, possibly, so I can start laying out. And they said they would even prioritize it for me, what they knew they wanted first for me to work on. So excited about that. Oh my gosh. I think that what I am like most excited about, and I just kind of did more organizing with my family today. Scott and I leave on Thursday to go to the Portland area until Monday. So we are actually going to Christina Lee's dot shop on Saturday and doing one of her dot classes. And she didn't have one scheduled that day, but she's doing a private class for me and the group that I got together of 18 people, mostly my family and a few close friends. But I am really and truly excited about this. Just seeing someone else teach, someone that has a little bit different style than what I see normally. I think it'll be really cool. Hi, Juliana. Oh, my friend. I miss you. I'm just zooming in a little so you guys get a better look at that. You don't need to see me dipping. At my little matching whales. Juliana, did you have a show both days this weekend or was it just one day? Just yesterday. I almost sent you a video today, Juliana. We like the sink in the bathroom you guys used all last summer. It started leaking like maybe a month ago. I don't know. I mean, it was a cheap sink and faucet thing when we bought it, so it doesn't surprise me that like 5 years later the faucet's not wanting to work well anymore. But so it was leaking. We were trying to figure out why there was water on the floor in there, and finally figured it out that it was the sink leaking. But so Scott and I replaced the faucet today, and Scott. I just love him because he is definitely intrigued by lights. So now when you turn that on, a blue LED light shines through the water. So you get fancy water in that bathroom this summer. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. How is brother-in-law Phil doing? And how is your Phil doing? And all your pupper dogs. Luna is still not eating very well, but she did have solid poop, and that's all that matters right now. That means that they even said we could stop the antibiotics when she had solid poop, but I think I'll go and keep it going a couple more doses. Good. I'm glad your family is good or great, even. Yeah, she is, but I mean, it was worrisome. I suspected, and when I think back, she really hasn't been eating well for a while. So I think her stomach has been bothering her probably for a lot longer than we thought. Um, and I think we're just gonna probably keep her on a gentler diet than what Tonks is on. Keep her on this digestive one for a bit, and then less of the treats. Because we do spoil them with a lot of stuff, but most of it honestly is stuff that's fine for them to eat, like veggies out of the kitchen and stuff. When I do those freezer things, they always have a veggie in them, and using bone broth in that. Yeah, that would be neat. Yeah, like she doesn't eat a lot. I mean, she isn't that big. She just doesn't, and she doesn't seem to have that big appetite, So, um, and it's not like she's overly thin. She had lost about 3 pounds by the time we took her in after 3 full days of really not of anything that went in came out in liquid form one way or the other. So it was yesterday morning she had blood in her stool, and she did even yesterday when right after I picked her up at the vet, she went to the bathroom outside the vet. Nothing like frozen bloody diarrhea in the snow to try and pick up. Yeah, Diane, that does that, and it also it's a good safety thing to have those lights underneath the bed. I think Scott actually would really like that. He is a night light guy. Juliana, do I sound okay to you? Because I'm not positive if I'm coming in through my phone or through my hearing aids. I have been doing pretty well, actually. I really think the hearing aids have made a big difference in terms of my tolerance for noise around me, action around me. Like last night. Oh, good. Thank you. I love these whales too. And it really has me regretting saying I would do a bear ornament for that cruise, because I think it would be really cool to do a whale for that. But I'll get there. I know I really think I'll get to do more. I shouldn't say I know I'll get to do more. I think I will get to do more eventually. That is the hope. But I think that I'm going to keep rambling because I lost my thought. Juliana, I was telling you, I really think, I know my brain is better. This whole week, I listened to a book while painting. And that was something that would be way too much for me before. And just how these hearing aids are filtering out things and making it easier to process. I really hope it's going to be helpful in the long run, but I know for fact that it has been. This next weekend will be a big test. Juliana, we're going to Portland. So we're going to Portland, and I was saying earlier, we're going to Christina Lee's Dot Shop on Saturday in less than a week, and she's doing a private class for me, and Scott's actually going to do it with us. He kind of was gritting his teeth, and I said, okay, how many biking things do I do and support you on? And you can come and do this, especially since he's going to be the one to go on the cruise with me, and he'll have to be the support person for the class. So I said, this will be really good for you to do. But he's going, but then all of my 6 living siblings will be there, and my mom, and some nieces and great nieces, and 2 of my best friends from growing up in college will be there as well, as well as one of my sister's best friends from growing up that I knew, during that time, although she was like 8 years older than us. So and Christina is really excited about it too. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm really happy you get to do this, that you get your whole family is going to be there and stuff, because it's next to impossible to get us all together. And they are willing to drive the hour from Portland to go to this. So I was really happy about that. So I can't wait. Can't wait. I need to send her ideas for color palettes and let her know that there are definitely 18 of us. That was the max number we could have, unless we wanted to bump it up and pay a lot more. And I was like, no, let's just keep it at 18. I could have scrounged up more people, but this will be good. And we have a spot for my mom, who didn't think she would actually do it. She feels like her eyes aren't good enough, but at least she can try and play. She probably would feel too shaky too, I bet. But I am super duper excited about it. And Juliana, I talked to both Ken and Rachel in Sitka today. They called and we did a little phone call about their plan for what they want to order this year, and wanted to kind of talk about the whole resin thing, and if they want to see some of the stuff with just I'm using triple thick now, is what I decided. I really struggled with it, but I think I came to a place of peace with it recently. So and she just was checking on Luna too. She is just so sweet, because they lost their very, very, very much their baby child dog. That was, part of their whole store and everything. But we talked about that we're gonna do I said, I don't even know what a pop-up really is. And she goes, I don't either. It was really funny. But while I'm there in Port, we're gonna just kind of set up a meet and greet kind of thing. And she says there are so many people in Sitka that live there that love my art, and she's hoping that some of them will come. She said your ship will be in port, but there will be at least 2 other ships in port as well. So to just have you there for a little bit of that time would be so wonderful. And I said, that sounds really great. So I know. That was like her first, she texted me first thing this morning asking about her. So it was very, very sweet. I didn't know she sees my social media stuff. Actually, I think she sees she gets the newsletter thing, so she may have got that email. Did I know Diane got to read the newsletter? Hi, Seth. Long time no see. I love how every time you come on, I'm like, hi. I get my high squeaky excited voice. Thank you for stopping in, sunshine. Seth got engaged. He and Riley were over last night. Riley she'd ordered a wedding planning book, and it was so fun to go through it with her. It's so much fun. I'm like, I can't believe we just did this with Marin, and I'm like, I'm ready to do this again. Sounds great. Yeah. Um, so Seth, Juliana, and Phil plan to be back up this summer, so you'll get to see them again too. So that will be great. That's still your plan, right, Juliana? I really would love to put an actual outlet on the shop. Make it easy to plug in there. Okay, we will. You don't have to, Seth. I just love that you're around. Thanks for participating. Do what you gotta do. Luna hasn't really eaten today, Seth, but she she didn't want to play. I tried to get her to run around when I was throwing the frisbee for Tonks, but she didn't want to. So she's definitely not back to herself. I think she probably got a little worn out with you guys last night being here. Juliana, the kids were commenting on how pleasant Luna was. She wasn't so incredibly demanding of them like she normally is when she's here. Thank you, Seth. Yeah, I think she's it's yeah, she didn't want to eat, so she probably doesn't have a whole huge amount of energy. She doesn't have that IV giving her fluids anymore, so yeah. They said if she throws up, we need to bring her back in, but she hasn't thrown up. So annoying. Oh my goodness, this is a voice I wasn't expecting in the music. Hey, Mares. Look at that, both my kiddos. Oh, you need to change your username, Marin Long. Mrs. Knutson. Thanks for stopping in, kiddos. So, Marin, did you end up beating Seth in chess last night? And Riley. Riley, I love you. I wish you, Riley, you need to change that to your fingernail one to be a shiny, sparkly ring. See, Juliana's wishing you love. It's it should actually, a lot of times it's connected to your Gmail account. But good to see you guys. I love that my family is the majority of who's in here. It's what I needed, a little family support. There you go. Juliana's like, I want to change my name now. Aw, thank you. Well, it might be that I texted with a link before, like half an hour before today. Like, stop it and say hi to your mom. I think it's There, it was more for you, Juliana, so you got to say hi to them. Hello, Tara. How's Maui? Oh gosh, did you hear Scott Belch in the background? Oh. Tara, I am glushing at the moment. This color palette is heavy with your, actually only 2 of the top dots are not your paints. Little break. So is it some big event that you're doing it like a conference? Is that what this company you work for does? Sets up conferences? Event planning kind of thing? Look at you, Juliana. She is no longer hooked. Yeah, I think I changed mine to dot along because this was the one I used before. Like even I have like a little private part of this where I used things, I would post things for the classes I was teaching to middle schoolers years ago. But I changed it. A dermatology conference in Hawaii. I love that. That's why you aren't getting tan. They're probably handing out sunblock everywhere. I love that you haven't given up your Alaska 907. I think this is done except for the mica. Okay. Ooh, I might knock the camera by reaching over this cord. What do we want? Whale tail or orca? I'm glad you changed it. Orcas. These are colorful orcas. I'm gonna see if I can do all 3 at once. I have 3. Just gotta get them stuck on here. My white was kind of yucky, but I think it'll be fine once I get the glitter on it. Orca, orca. Doing an orca. Not that one. Let's see if this is still alive. I don't know if it's going to be. So these containers don't stay good as long as others. Is maybe salvageable with. Maybe. What do you think? Think it's salvageable? I'm gonna clean it out and just make new. So I'm gonna use. Just wiping this. It's not to be perfect, but just mostly cleaned out. It is. It's my pot of. In fact, I have a picture of, I think 5 on my bigger one, and I think I'm going to make it into like a sweatshirt thing that says Pod Squad on it. I was thinking that would be a fun one to do. Make that. So I'm gonna use some holographic illusions. This is the silver. But I think I also have like an ice one I might mix in with this a little bit too. I'm getting to the bottom of this because it's getting golonky. I hope I have more of this So I do like this one. But there's a big booger in there. Yep. Booger! Where are my tweezers? Oh, they're there. Sorry, I'm going for it. Let you see it. Wow. Straight into the trash. It's definitely a booger. So I am about out of that. I hope I have another one. It was on clearance last year at Michael's. I see you, I do. Okay. I'm gonna put some of this one in here too though for now, because it's be a good one for this. I'm just gonna use the last of this. It's gonna be a big old, oh gosh, there's another bug. Look at that. So I'm just mixing this. It's just a little. I saw that. That is so cool. I need that in my life. Just keep that upside down. That's interesting looking. Mix her up. Has it been nice when my son was just there, when Riley and Seth were just there? It was not, I mean, he said it was cloudy most of the time. Like Diane in Southern California had 81 today. How warm is it there, Juliana? Okay. 70. We're finally, we had like seriously the longest stretch of below zero, second longest stretch of below zero on record. Just ended 2 or 3 days ago. It's like so fun. So we're just gonna layer this on nice and thick. So Tara, I don't know if you saw my frustrated post recently. I'm sure you're pretty busy. That I've been using Mr. Nola's glitter, and I'm just going to say it because there's only a few of you in here. And you should be warned anyway. But I have never really liked resin rockers. It would always run off of everything I tried to do with it, so I didn't really like its consistency. And so I was using Mr. Nola's glitter, which you seriously pay about the same for it. And Jenna brought out a piece out of her dishwasher stash of stuff the other night where it had ambered like in 3 years, and she had used Mr. Nola's glitter. I think they have updated their recipe since then, but still I was like, I just can't even risk that things like that happening to my oh yeah, our super cold. Yeah, my poor gnomes were frozen. But that I'm not willing to risk my pieces not being worth anything in a few years. So and all resin will yellow anyway, or amber anyway over time. So I just decided I'm just gonna go with using triple thick at this point. I think I finally have a friendly relationship with it. I really struggled with it for a while, but I think I've got the gentle touch it needs now, and not the overthinking, keep working it issue I had before. So I think I like the way my stuff looks with it still. Yeah, craft resin, epoxy resin. the brand craft. Like I was using an art resin, one made for putting on art. So, and it was epoxy. Yeah, okay. Have you ever had any issues? And the thing is, most of my pieces are dark. I might have a little bit of light like these, but almost all of them are dark. I don't think I'm gonna have any major issues. Just like those polar bears I just did, I contacted them right away and said, hey, if you, within the 5 years, I'm just gonna guarantee from 5 years of the signed date on the back of things. I think that's fair. But goodness, I was like that, because that Juliana knows what a nightmare that polar bear was anyway, like because of the resin. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And I think Jenna's was a 2022 maybe that she had done that had yellowed. And it wasn't even in light. It was in her dishwasher. It was like the gnome's beard on a big piece. So she had Diane get in, like text me and say, Jenna wants to talk to you. It's like, oh boy, what's going on? Because she wanted me to see that. Because she knew that she had recommended that that brand to me. Because Resin Rockers wouldn't even ship up here at first. And then I contacted them and said, hey, I know you can ship up here. It's just ground shipping. You just do it. And they did. They were nice about it. So I'll pay the extra. But now I have such a huge relief because I feel like so much of the stress in everything I've done has been in the resin process. Like I have purchased so many things to help resin go better, heaters, you know, protective gear, everything. And I just feel, I feel overall better about that decision. So I'll still use it on some things because I'm started making some little necklaces and that kind of thing. I'll still use it there, but I'm just not okay with my, I want to be around long after I'm gone. You know, that's not why I'm doing this, but I do. I don't want my stuff. I want my stuff to be enjoyed year after year after year. That's me drinking tea. Okay. Where do I start? With some blush. You would never know that these are the new ones I got last summer. I need to wash them. I don't think I've ever washed these or done a thorough cleaning on them. I ordered all the toolkits for my cruise class. Tara, sometime I want to talk to you about Alibaba because I know you use it. Jenna recommended it to me and everything. There were a lot of hoops to jump through. I'm very excited about this, and I'm kind of, they gave me the first one of the year, which is the first one, like that was my first choice, was that one. And I'm kind of hoping another will open up this summer, because that would be really cool to do another one, especially after I do it once. And I think I'm going to, it's been hard to decide what I'm going to do. I thought I had it knocked out, laid out, what I was going to do, and I think I just changed my mind. Again, the problem is why on earth is the class only 40 minutes? It's only 40 minutes. It's really hard to get anything done. Well, and I'm hoping, like, I know Tara Lynn is going to try and put together a cruise, and that's exactly what I was hoping to do once I get a little established doing these classes. It would sure be fun to just say, hey, I'm going to be on this one. Anybody who wants to come, let's see how many people we can get on it. That would be awesome. No, you know how we were in that group with Tara Lynn Pugh? Yeah. Oh, you're a Terralyn also? Are you kidding? That is so funny. Oh, that is really funny that you both have the same name. I love that. I swear a dog just came through here, but I don't see it. That is great. Oh, funny. Well, and she was great. I think that I told her don't feel like she has to use me, but she was like, "No, I think I'd like to," so I might go do that with her. She just wants a few different people to teach workshops on that cruise. So that would be really fun to do. Super fun. And I think she wants to do kind of a shorter cruise. She really wants you, Tara, just so you know. She was saying, I hope Tara can join. I think just people that do things a little bit different, I think, is probably what she's kind of looking for. Tara, once I get a little bit of money in the bank, I am going to be doing a probably big order from you. Because the Sitka shop, we talked today, and they're going to do, I think, 125 ornaments, and I think they said 15 wall art pieces. So that'll keep me busy and use up a lot of paint. And they know now kind of what sold well last summer, so they're going to be more specific. It is, and I'm working on a little bit more, like this. Why I'm painting like this is one of these will be available for them, and then I can build up my website, because I do want to try if I can build up the stock, because last year I just couldn't build it up. I want to do a show in the fall, one of the local ones, so that's kind of my hope. And I'm hoping that, teaching on cruises, I can plug my stuff more to people on the cruises, and they can order from my website, because I think only one of maybe two, I'll teach 2 days before we get to the Sitka port on that cruise. So it'll be cool. I know. Well, Juliana, you have one you really like. I should just fly some stuff down there and just do a show with you guys. Would be fun. You should. You should, because I've kind of talked to Scott about that, and I know that a lot of people will go do them in, the breweries and the pubs around here, that kind of thing. But I was considering, we have an empty space. It's not empty, it's got bikes in it right now, but I think I would love to convert that into a little classroom. Just run classes out of that room in the house would be kind of neat to do. Just small ones. And I'd probably do it, run a couple of tester ones for what I'm going to do on the cruise with some friends. Just ask them to pay for the supplies. And maybe do a couple and say, okay, these are my 2 ideas. Let's see if these will work if we can get it done in 40 minutes, kind of thing. Tara, I think you had so much fun doing that one class that just kind of proved to you how much you'd enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to it. And I think it's part of me. I just kind of miss teaching a little bit. It'll be fun to use those skills. Well, and that's really normal. I mean, it's really normal, and it's not going to get any better if you don't practice. Like just do it. I honestly think it's easier for me with people I don't know than people I do know. If I don't ever have to see you again, it's like, okay, you got your impression of me? You leaving? My handsome guy's leaving. Love you.
Yep.
Have a safe night, please.
Damn. Oh, somebody's jealous.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, are you jealous? Are you jealous?
Oh my gosh, Luna. She didn't like that. Yeah, it'll only get easier, and I honestly feel like it would be. I, I just kind of think about that. Like it's easier for me when I've had to do public speaking stuff. It's harder when it's like in front of this big groups of people that you know than it is of strangers. It is. And you're not, Tara, your personality isn't going to change that much. That's the thing. Just let your personality come out, and you just kind of also have to have that attitude of either people are going to like it or not going to like it. And if they don't like it, they won't come back. You know? Yeah. I could see that. It's like, gosh, I wish I needed to buy more paint right now. It's like I need one paint, and that's just going to wait for another order. I totally get it. It's like we're in a cycle. It's like I need to sell something so I can buy paint so you can do more of what you need to
Love
do.
you.
Bye, honey. Love you. And Tara, classes I think would be really good. And you know what would even be, I mean, classes using your own paint for, I know that would be expensive, but maybe just using it for the top dots, that kind of thing, so it's not as much. Or definitely you could, I think you could, be fun. It would be fun. I was just thinking, brainstorming. I was talking to Diane, texting with her before, because I've been throwing a ton of my ideas for this cruise thing at her, and she's like, "That would take too long. That would take too long." But you know how Jenna has been doing those etched ones. I was almost considering, because I only have 40 minutes, doing an etched one where they would just be doing like cluster dotting and walking dots. Make some water in the front and maybe some mountains in the back with walking dots, kind of in your style, Tara. Doing something like that might be fun. Yeah, you would definitely do your own paint, and then what you would need to. So my thought for me was I was thinking it would be cool to, while I'm doing these classes, and Tara, when you did the class that you did, people paid what they paid for it, and people aren't paying anything for this. It's part of their cruise, and I do get reimbursed on supplies, up to $600, which is cool. But I wanted to keep the tools, but the thought came up that maybe some people might want to paint more, on the cruise. So could I, and I don't know if they'd allow me to do it. They haven't sent me the contract yet. But what if I had some extra kits that I had put together with different scene they could paint, or different ornament they could paint with the paint already in it and the kit and the tools and everything, and they could just buy that and then they'd be able to paint. Or let them know, hey, these are available on my website, order it right now and it'll be there when you. Okay. I should be back now. That happens. You do not know how annoying it is. I'm listening to a book or I'm on the phone with someone and I don't know why he doesn't have his phone connect to the truck. It's always mine that connects to it. So he leaves for work and I hook up to the truck. But I think I'm back. So, but Diane, I was saying that what you were saying was exactly right. And people are, Terry, you have the personality that you laugh at yourself. And that is one of the best things you can do. I mean, just from teaching forever, with, talking to parents, that kind of thing. Being able to laugh at yourself is like the biggest gift for anybody who's presenting. No, it's really true. Well, I don't think that he wouldn't have been hooked up to it. It just connected to the truck. So, oh, look, he leaves and look who needs attention. Are you okay? Do you want to say hi to everyone? Miss Sicky. Come here. Come here. Do you want to say hi? Come say hi. Do you want to say hi? Come say hi. Everybody was so worried about you. Oh, look who's coming to say hi. Hi, Tonka. Oh, you need to be, look at this. Luna's like, I need to be closer. Yes, you do, don't you? Oh, everybody's saying hi. Juliana says hi. Juliana, I want you to know that Lauren, my niece Lauren, and her husband Chooks were here, and Chooks is from Nigeria. And Luna instantly was like, Chooks, you're my best friend. And I swear she thought he was Phil. I think she did at first. It was so funny. I was just like, that's not Phil, sweetheart. Yeah, you too. What? You just gonna hide your face right there? What are you guys doing? Are you being cute? Are you being so cute? Oh gosh. Look at this. This is her. She is this. I'm just gonna give you the paw now. Hi. Luna. 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 Both paws. Look at this. Okay. I can't give you any snacks or anything. And you have an hour before dinner. I'm sorry that I tried to feed you a little bit ago. Okay. Okay, since I'm up and I turned around, I'm going to show you guys. I'm showing you. I've been trying new things. So I took one of the dragonfly shapes and traced it. Yeah, Tonks isn't happy. She's like, it's not early enough to eat. And I did a bear as well. But like, just even kind of looking, you can't necessarily see the difference between the ones that have resin and don't have resin. And I kind of like, I realize I do like feeling the texture of it. It's nice. This is a resin one. Think of all the added stress. Goodness. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with these. And so I took this one and I put it in Photoshop and I actually took it and then I rotated it and I have like 4 in a big tile. So that was kind of cool. I'm just playing with things digitally. Where's I'll say hi. Hello. I'm having a good hair day, so I'm definitely saying hello. Oh, what do you think? Can I say hi? Who's that? Is that Luna? Ow, I can't hold my thumb. My thumb hurts holding it like that. You were funny. Say hi. Don't yell. Yes, quiet is better. Totally let Luna hit. I think Luna hit the mute button with her nose. Can you hear me now? I'm assuming you can because I unmuted it and I. Seriously, I think Luna, when she hit it with her nose, hit the mute button. She's a little demon child. That's funny. I really think that's exactly what happened. I even got in there. The reason I was gone is I went and I just disconnected Bluetooth to make sure my hearing aids aren't hooked to it. So now it should definitely be the microphone from my phone. That's so funny. I'm telling you, I think it was Luna. Her nose. I think Tonks is such a good big sister. She just kind of shooed her away, and they're off doing their own thing now. She took a hint. I'm glad you can hear me. Yeah, that little. I kind of knew what was going on with her just because I realized that I just think it'd been going on longer. The gastroenteritis has probably been going on for a while, but I think that it was her birthday week and it's been so cold that we can't get them out and run them. And so Scott, when it finally warmed up enough, this last week Scott was off, he took them on dates, and he does this all the time where he just takes them on a ride in the car, and if he goes to Safeway, he'll grab a corn dog and let them split it and that kind of thing. Bye, Tara. Have a good time at work. I bet Phil does miss the girls. I think they miss him too. So I really think that's exactly what it was, and he felt horrible. He's like, okay, no more. I said, I think it was just a buildup, that we changed their food to a different brand, so that probably upset her stomach. And she hadn't been, she just isn't a real food-centered dog anyway. So that's her scratching underneath. What are you doing? You cleaning up the floor down there? I think I hit every one of those. Oh my goodness, listen to you. Luna, you don't put a hole in the carpet. Okay. She is in I'm just going to attack everything mood now. She's trying to. She's on the dog bed now, which she is wanting to shred. That was part of, we've got to do a x-ray of her because she does like to kind of tear things apart when she can. So we were concerned there was a blockage, which doesn't appear that there is at all. I didn't see anything. They said, of course, things can still hide, but oh my goodness. Is that working for you? Nope, she's gonna keep doing it. I bet you if I turned the camera on her, she would totally like yell at me. I bet she would. Or maybe she's begging for me to do that, knowing her. I also don't mind doing more plump dots because I'm not worried about getting the resin totally smooth and flat over it. So I can do more, yeah. Her own special way of throwing a fit. It is, it is. So I'm getting feeling in my thumb. It really had been really, you can't, like, this scar is nothing. You can't even hardly see it. It's just kind of this really dry spot right here. There's a bump, I can feel it. And it's kind of, it still hurts, almost like it's a blister is the way the incision part feels. But gosh, I don't have that bump or any of that pain that was going all the way down my thumb anymore. That's totally gone, which was the whole point of doing that surgery. And I'm so lucky that, or grateful that I went to that hand therapist or hand specialist, because it was much less than what, much less invasive and everything. So grateful for that. Month out and I feel like it's pretty much healed. Most of it's a little bit numb, but really just kind of tingly now, which would still not bother me. I know you can't. Yeah, it's like you wouldn't even know I had that done. I loved the face that the stitches made, though. It was kind of funny. It's chalky. Wash this before I do the mica. Let's see if I can clean this up here, because I don't think I have much of wet paint. Are you talking to Tonks now, Luna? Kind of sounds like you are. You hear her? Yeah. Oh, this is all, yeah, this is chalky in here. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Hey, can you, she has gotten so good at hitting my elbow when I'm painting. What are you doing? Gosh, you. Nope. Come here. Oh my gosh. Juliana, I'm going to have to send you the photos that Scott, Scott takes such great photos of me. I was holding Marin's, I made her a cheesecake for her birthday, and I was holding it last night for her to blow her candles out. And I was holding it out in front of me, and she, of course, blew the candles out right at me. And my face in it, probably pretty close to the grand photos you took of me falling off of the hammock this summer. Super impressive. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Let's see if I can get this over my shoulder. She knew I was doing it. You're such a turd. She was just snuggling with Tonks. Yeah, it's quite attractive. She knows when the camera is on her. She's such a little stinker. Hey, you're getting my elbow. Stop. Stop. Yeah. You gotta stop. Okay? I'll hold you for a few minutes. I can hold you in pain. Oh, geez, snuggled in on my shoulder. Yeah, just let me paint. Okay? I'm trying to hold her. Can you sit and not wiggle? If I felt like my neck and shoulders could handle it, I would fully get a backpack. This is a little hard. Wish you could see this. I'm trying to make it so you can. Maybe. Nope. Guys, she's just in my lap on my shoulder right now, like a baby. I got you. I got you. You're just trying to make Tonks jealous? Love you, Looney. I'm so glad you're okay. I don't think Seth would have sat still in my lap. Marin wouldn't have. I need to do some of these bigger ones. I can get enough to clump her on. What do you think? Oh, do you see yourself in the window? Like, she is. I'm gonna stick my elbow down. She's heavy. 22 pounds yesterday. Oops, wrong place to do it. Are you comfortable? You're acting like you're comfortable. See if I. Oh, I got you, Looney. You help me? Guys, she is like on me, holding my hand. Can I sit like this? Would this be a good way to sit? She's on my hand. She's holding my hand still. Her paw was just still up on my hand until just now. I really wish you could see this. She's on my lap like a little kid, facing forward. She is. There's something, even the vet was saying it yesterday, something about her is just really, really sweet. Oh my God, you guys. I just don't even think you understand what's going on here. And I'm afraid I'm going to lose her if I show you. If the phone falls, that was trying to get the phone off. Oh, sorry. You can rest your head again. You're okay. Can you see this? She is laying on me. just, she's just so sweet. She's just sitting here, not moving. Oh, it's starting to snow. Oh my God, you guys, this is just really sweet. I can't even. I don't know if you can even see this. Look. See if you can see this. She's got her arm on me. She's just in my lap. I don't even know. There's something so special about her. Oh, I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Hold on, you're okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, she is a lap dog. She is. But my lap isn't big enough in this chair. She loves a recliner because she'll like snuggle between your legs when your feet are up. Actually, in that recliner you gave us, Juliana, she just snuggles right next to me. You sliding a little? I'm not holding you with both arms. This is Dragonfly Glaze. This one. So Diane, you were talking about using like the Colonial Blue maybe on one of your snowmen. That's what I'm putting this on, the Dragonfly Glaze on. I'm getting an inner thigh workout right now because I have my knees pinned together and I'm up on my toes to keep Luna in my lap because her head is resting on my arm. Yeah, and she likes to squeeze in. She likes me to scoot way over to an edge in that chair, and she likes to squeeze in on the, just like tuck in next to me, so she's really kind of anchored in there. She really likes to do that on that chair. She doesn't sit at my feet very often or on my legs. In this one. Our couch ones are really wide, so she has a lot of room. Oh. I think I got all of those. Oh my gosh, Luna, you are killing me in the lip here. She just wants to be held. She has never stayed up this long. You still aren't feeling real good, are you? Having a petting session right now. Yeah, baby. Cool. I'm reading my messages on my phone right now. So we checked in. Oh, you're sliding off. Will you let me put you down now, honey? I need a baby sling. I think she's asleep on me. Oh, you're fine. Can I set you up here? Just lay down for a little bit, okay? Oh, it's like I almost need to stretch right now, seriously. Okay. Oh no, gonna lose me again here. This computer, why? Alright. I might need a break in a minute. I really did way overdo it yesterday. And I think I slept a lot, thankfully. I'm gonna finish these and then I'm gonna hop off. Diane, I never really did get to ask you, was yesterday's service good? I mean, do you feel like it was good closure for people? Fairy dust all around. Yeah, it feels good to do this, and I think I'm happy about it, actually. Thank you for those of you that hung out for a bit. I'm really grateful you were here. Oh boy. Good. The laughter, I think, is such a good way to help with grief and saying goodbye to someone. Oh. I still got a couple more colors to go, but you guys are welcome to get going if you were just hanging out watching, but most of the time I think you're doing other things, which is good. Woo, that was a little burpy. you talking about? I know that and just knowing that it was a bummer Luna was sick, but I knew that you and Juliana wouldn't have been able to be here too, and you're two people that I was really hoping to see. So I and it was, you know, like, called the vet right when they opened at 9. They're like, we can see her at 10:30. I'm like, yeah, so glad I canceled it before, because there would be absolutely no way that I could have done 11 taking her in, because Scott was sleeping because he was working the night before. She goes again. She's like a cat on the carpet. Maybe she's just trying to keep herself awake. I don't know. Or giving herself a nail trim. Is that stuff you need to do now, Diane, or is it that you just did while we were, while I was painting during the live? Did you get the love sign done? I don't know that I want to even top those. They're all really small, and this gets really dark. Some of the bigger ones. Aww. Oh, good. Okay. I'm gonna call it quits and spend some time with these girls. Go make some dinner. We got tons of leftovers from the last couple of days, so. That I'm grateful for. Just get to reheat. Sparkly on the white. I don't know if you can see that better. But orcas, they'll get their glouche. I'm gonna just do all the glouche on all of these. I've got this before I go. got all those to do. Oh, shoot. I'm plugged in. Oh, shoot. I stuck those together. Whew. They're okay, though, apparently. This side will be done. My tea. And then I've got to go over all these now. Probably do these 3 whale tails that are the same tonight. But I'm gonna do that hummingbird. It's nice and dark. You see the snow falling though? Little spits of snow. All right, I will see you guys. I didn't even use that camera. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. You gonna say bye? You guys wanna say goodbye? Say goodbye. Say goodbye, Luna. Oh, you wanna stand up for him? Oh, bless you. Okay, goodbye. Look at you, you cute little deep butt sitter. Say goodbye. 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 She's gonna stand up. Okay, we're gonna head out. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. Do you guys need dinner? Are you hungry? Should we go eat? Tonks, my piglet. Bye, guys.